E3 2017. A place for hype, cringe, and above all else, fucking disappointment. But hey, let's watch it because I have nothing better to do and neither do you. Do you like sports? No? Well, too bad, have some sports. Like seriously, why do you have a conference? No one's that involved in sports. Like seriously, who's gonna go, oh boy, E3's coming, can't wait to see what FIFA shows off. Oh, and they also showed off the new Fast and Furious trailer, but it can't be that good because it made this guy's brain shut off from boredom.
If you guys didn't know, Need for Speed Payback, I got my boy Marcus, executive producer here. He is the producer on the game. Thank you, Nick, for having me.
Hey man, thanks Jesse. Obviously we're really excited to...
But Jesus Christ, they finally managed to show off something that looked kinda good. It does look like a fun co-op game, even if it does remind me of Kane and Lynch a little bit. But yeah, I'll probably play it. But God help me if I make a joke about dropping the soap in the shower. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is a little bit difficult for me to talk about. Like, yes, it doesn't look bad, it looks pretty good. But then at the same time it's made by EA, and the last Star Wars Battlefront barely had any content, so I don't trust it. I wouldn't buy this game. Also, the girl that presented it was also a bit of a prick wanking herself off.
I'm Janina Gavankar, and I play Commander Iden Versio, leader of the Inferno Squad in Star Wars Battlefront 2. Let us recap. New essential Star Wars story. Multiplayer across all three Star Wars eras, space battles, split-screen co-op, and free content that will keep us playing together for years to come.
Like seriously, just fuck off. Also, why the fuck did you have iJustine doing commentary? Couldn't you get someone that, you know, is familiar with video games? I've seen iJustine play a game and it's like a toddler trying to figure out what shapes go in what holes. Luckily we're almost done with EA. I just have one last thing that I want to show off and then that's it. And it's easily the highlight of the whole fucking conference because EA got cucked.
The next game will push every boundary for you. It is vast, dangerous, beautiful, and unexpected. So this is just the first tease that we're showing you today. Then we will have so much more in the Microsoft press conference tomorrow, so don't miss that. But for now, here's the first glimpse of our brand new IP from BioWare.
I don't even need to show it because it's going to be shown off at Microsoft anyway. It's a 30 fucking second teaser. And that's all they had to show. Microsoft showed off their new console, the Xbox One X. They're really going the wrong way about this though. They're going for 4K, but still hitting 30 FPS instead of going for 1080p and 60. Or maybe even 4K and 60, I don't know, you could charge a bit more. It's not like I'm gonna buy it anyway, so what do I care? But then they quickly stopped trying to sell you the console and started trying to sell you a car instead, but the guy who's trying to sell it can't even say Porsche.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the 2018 Porsche 911 GT2 RS.
I did not come here to look at cars, I came here to look at pre-rendered trailers. Oh yeah, now that's what I want to see. To be honest, the only thing I can say about this Metro game is that the sound design's pretty shit, but other than that, I did enjoy the last two games, so just fix that. Is anyone even a fan of the Assassin's Creed games anymore? Because the last one I played was Black Flag, and I'm already tired of that shit. And I can see that fuck all's changed, because this one looks shit too. They showed off State of Decay 2, which actually looks like an add-on of the first game, but at least this one has multiplayer now. If anyone is interested in this game, I really gotta ask why. First off, this guy was ruining whatever was going on.
What a play from the wounded warrior. She was caught in a trap, but she used superior tactics to get herself out of there.
And the game just looks like it's trying to capitalize on the competitive trend that's happening right now with games. Which personally I'm already sick to death of, so can we please stop and go back to single player games and co-op stuff? So this is why you needed 4K, huh? Yeah, enjoy that. God damn, Sea of Thieves actually looks good. After what they showed off last year, it gave me a fucking headache, so I'm glad to see something like this instead. I just hope that the game isn't shallow. I'm sure there's a pun there about the sea. I'm gonna leave it at that. So this is what Terry Crews was working on. Well, that's fucking disappointing, isn't it? Not that the game looks disappointing or anything, the game looks absolutely fine, but, you know, Terry Crews. What the fuck, man? Co-op Dark Souls, why the fuck not? I'll buy that shit. Please, God, no. Why is this happening a second time? I bet Tumblr isn't gonna shut the fuck up about this game. I never played Shadow of Mordor, but this one looks pretty good, so fuck it, yeah, I'll try it.
Gather your troops. Will do. Just make sure you let me pop his heads off, won't ya?
You already know this game's gonna make you cry because they brought out a man that plays piano. I'll stream this game, but I already know it's gonna make me cry. This game looks like Destiny if Destiny was fun. No, but seriously, Anthem, you have my attention. Just please don't make this game boring. But good luck with making the game fun if it's a grind fest. All in all, it was a pretty good fucking conference, and we'll see what Bethesda has to offer, shall we? No, your eyes are not deceiving you. This is the start of the Bethesda conference. And what they've decided to do here is manipulate you into cutting them some slack because they all have families that they need to feed, damn it. Now before we get into this, I just want to say I'm a huge fan of the Bethesda games. That being the Fallout series, and I also do like the Elder Scrolls series. But what I'm not a big fan of is when Bethesda start trying to fuck people for playing with mods. That's right, if you guys didn't know, Bethesda are gonna make you pay for mods. And why do they think it's okay for you to start paying for mods? Because the mods that you pay for are approved by Bethesda. Oh, and not to mention they'll have that Bethesda polish on them, whatever the fuck that means. Also, do you like Skyrim? Good, because we're gonna sell you it 6 more times. Can anyone that's watching this video please tell me if they own any VR headset, because I really want to know why all these developers are pushing VR down our fucking throats. Fallout 4 VR, no one asked for it and it's gonna be fucking annoying. Doom VR, why? I do not want to throw up. The Evil Within 2, a sequel for a game that I fucking hated to its core. It was a survival horror game without the survival or the horror. The only good thing that you had to show was the Wolfenstein trailer, and even then you made me waste my time by watching a Nazi drink a milkshake. It's obvious that Bethesda really fucked up this year, and if they don't do anything to save their grace now, then they're gonna lose a lot of respect from people like you and me. The thing that I hate the most about this is that it's coming from Bethesda. You don't expect it from them. They're like one of the companies that you really respect. What the fuck are they doing? I think that's all of E3 for me this year. The only other thing I can say is that Far Cry 5 looks good and the new Spider-Man game also looks pretty fucking good. Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.